All right, all right, ladies. We are here on the show tonight. We are here on the show. We This is number three time we are doing this shit. We are having a lot of technical problems right now with the connections. A lot. I am very upset with the situation. I apologize to all of you, the fans. We'll see if anybody starts joining. We'll see if this shit works. If not, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm very furious with the connection. I don't know why it's happening. This has never happened to me. I don't know what the hell is happening to the connection. I really don't. I want to apologize. This may be the one of the last times I try this. I don't think. I think if I don't get it with this one, I might just stop doing this shit for today, and then I might just have. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I like this platform. I like this platform because I feel like we can like literally talk live. But if it's going to keep doing this, screw it, man. It's a waste of my time. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how this shit works. Number three, and if not, this might be all she wrote. I might keep trying some stuff, but I'm not gonna obviously sit here all day and try to figure it out. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna have to. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna start the show all over. All right, the first thing I want to talk about here tonight on the show is the thing between Cam Newton and the wide receiver who used to be on his team, saying that Cam Newton does not take football that seriously. He wishes he was a little bit more focused, would take it a little bit more seriously. And then literally this was said right before they had to play last night, a preseason game where they actually played, and before the game they actually met up on the field. Um, Cam Newton went up to him, and they only showed pictures and a video, and they never saw any of the noise that was said on that conversation. But it seemed like it was heated. Cam Newton had a conversation with the guy. The guy wasn't really listening. He tried to walk away. Cam Newton tried to get in his face. Eventually, Cam Newton also got frustrated and ended up walking away. But hey, man, I like that both of them had the manly too. First of all, the guy said a few days before they're actually gonna play, and he might see him, and he did end up seeing him. Now, when Cam Newton did get up in his face when they were warming up, he kind of did not want anything to do with Cam Newton. But same thing with Cam Newton. Hey, Cam Newton went up to him instead of trying to say talk any shit on the media. He actually went up to him on the field, and he tried to have a conversation with him. And it seemed like the wide receiver wasn't having it. Cam Newton, after trying a while to try to have a conversation with him, he ended up getting frustrated and walking away as well. Hey man, but at least they try to have a conversation like man, and not try to get this whole he said she said thing through the media. You know what I'm saying? At least they actually Cam Newton at least try to have a conversation with the man, instead of going to the media and like he said, she said, So I like that shit about Cam Newton. I'm surprised they didn't go to fist a little bit or pushing, but whatever. But hey, man, whatever, nothing went down after that, He just said that he wishes Cam Newton would take it a little bit more seriously, be a little bit more accurate, study a little bit more in the film room. Cam Newton obviously got mad, and so Cam Newton just wanted to talk to him about it, but the guy didn't seem to want anything to do about it. Maybe he just forgot that they were fucking meeting up in preseason, I don't know. And I don't know, that wouldn't surprise me either if the fucking guy just forgot, hey, we're meeting up on... You're actually going to see this guy in a few days, because he seemed like he did not want anything to do with Cam Newton last night. But anyways, I feel like Cam Newton, I feel like he is a good, he is a good player, but I do think at times he does have some accuracy problems. I think at times he laughs a lot when he shouldn't be laughing. He reminds me of the Dwight Howard a little. When he was so talented, but I don't think he ever took it that seriously. Cam Newton does have a little bit of the Dwight Howard in him, where he just didn't take it that seriously. He smiles too much at times where you should be a little bit more serious. But that's all I have to say. I feel Cam Newton's talented. I'm not saying his career has gone down the toilet like Dwight Howard's. But you know, at times he does remind you of the Dwight Howard because of the way he just laughs and doesn't take it that seriously. Um, but that's all I have to say about that. I don't know how many people are gonna join. We already had a few people join, but they probably left. They're probably frustrated at the situation because the thing keeps on freezing up. So I don't blame them. I don't know if anybody's gonna join. So far we had like 2 or 3 people join, but I think they got tired too. So and I don't know. I don't even know if this shit's working. It could be freezing up. They were letting me know, hey, it's freezing up. I don't know how it's doing right now. So I don't know, but the next thing I want to talk about is Johnny Manziel. So Johnny Manziel had his first career game in Canada last night, or not last night, last week, and he played like shit. He had like 4 interceptions or 5 interceptions, and I think they were all in the first half. So that was terrible. Johnny Manziel, who's trying to get back into the NFL, has gone to play in the Canadian Football League to try to figure things out over there. First game throws 4 or 5 interceptions. Oh my lord. So, this is what I think about it. I honestly think he just didn't take it seriously enough. I feel he just thought that it was like arena football, and he didn't take it that serious. I think if he does get another chance to play again, I think he's gonna play better. I think he just didn't take it seriously enough. I think he missed on us. What's the word I want to use? You know, he just didn't think that the defense are going to be that good over there in Canada, and I don't think he really took it. He really took his preparation that serious. But I think if he does get a second chance, I think it's going to be better. I think he's going to take it. I think he's going to take preparation a little bit more serious, and I think he's going to have a better game. I don't think he had a bad game because he like sucks. I just think he had a bad game because he didn't have good preparation. Because he probably didn't take it that serious. Like, oh, these are Canadian Football League. These guys are probably super slow. They're not going to be able to keep up with the wide receivers or the running backs. They're too slow. You know, I'm probably going to be able to fucking, you know, throw it through tight windows. You know, literally put it on my wide receiver's hands. And he realized, no, these guys are actually talented. And so, you know, I think if he does get a second chance, because I think he will, as bad as it was, I think he will at least get one more chance. And I feel like he's going to do it much better in that second chance. I feel like he just has to take it a little bit more seriously. And then I feel like if he does get that second chance, he will take it a little bit more seriously. And at least have a better game. Like, I don't know, like, it's a little bit worried, you know, you wonder if, you know, because this is like the first time he plays football in 2 to 3 years. So, you know, you wonder if he just completely lost it. That could be something too. But I don't know. I at least want to give him one more chance and see maybe how he does in that second chance he gets. If he completely sucks again and throws like 3 interceptions or more, then you got to start thinking, no, it wasn't him not taking it seriously. It's just that he flat out sucks. He lost his talent. Now, you know, I mean, they say in the NFL, don't stay out of the NFL more than 1 year because you're finished. And he's been out of the NFL or football for 2 to 3 months, for 2 to 3 years. You know, so he could have lost it, you know. And now I don't think, you know, we'll see what happens, you know. I never thought he was that good of I didn't like his footwork. I never liked his foot. Sup? How's it going, man? I've been on for like 7 minutes. Okay. I've been on for 7 minutes, man. So I don't know. Did you just join the show, man? Are you just joining the show? Or have you been watching? But I just never liked his pocket, you know, the way his feet work. So it could have gotten worse with the last 2-3 years of not playing football. His footwork in the pocket could have gotten worse. So that's something to look at. I always told my father, I don't like his feet work. I just came back. What are we talking about? All right, I started the show all over. I talked about the whole wide receiver, former wide receiver Carolina, Cam Newton. You already heard me. And now I'm talking about Johnny Manziel and how he sucked ass in the Canadian Football League his first time around, and how I'm saying he might not have taken it that seriously. And if he does get a second chance, and maybe he takes it a little bit more serious, he can do better. But I'm saying he's been out of football for 2 to 3 years. 3 dislikes? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you guys see me struggling on the show tonight? I am struggling getting this shit underwear, and you guys want to dislike the show? WTF, guys? Come on, show me the respect I deserve. Do you not know the complications I have gone through tonight on the show to try to get this show, where it should be? We are having a lot of technical problems tonight on the show. I don't even know. A lot of people have probably had enough and are not even watching the show. But I don't know. Fox 87's been the one telling me if it's freezing or not. So far, he said it is not freezing. But I don't know, ladies. I really don't know. I don't know whether it's a shit one I watch. But I'm going to continue to, unless somebody tells me. Thank you, Fox 87. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for being a loyal fan. Appreciate it, Fox 87. Thank you for being a loyal fan, man. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate all you loyal fans. Ronald, Marty, Chicken Legs, Fox. We have a lot of loyal fans, I feel. But some of them don't comment that much. I think Cruz is a loyal fan. Sup, bro? No buffering at all. All right. Hey, Cruz, you're just joining the show, man. This is the 3rd time we have to try the show tonight because the fucking internet is giving me connection problems, man. I am so pissed. But so far, this new show has no freezings. But I am so pissed, man. Yeah, man, I'm so pissed. Freezing like a motherfucker, man. I am tired of it. I have had enough of it. But so far, according to the fans, this one has not freezed. So far, man, Cruz, we talked about Cam Newton and former wide receiver from the Buffalo Bills. Saying that he wishes Cam Newton would have been a little bit more accurate, a little bit more focused. And, they actually played each other last night. The Bills and the Panthers, and Cam Newton actually went up to this guy, and they tried to have a conversation. Now, I didn't see any noise from the conversation. I saw pictures and videos, but it seemed like it was a heated conversation. And then we're talking about, how he just went up to him and talked to him about, why are you talking shit about me, and, the wide receiver didn't want anything to do with Cam Newton. And I just talked about that shit, man. I saw what earlier on NFL Network. Yeah, man, that shit was... I saw the conversation on YouTube. Oh, okay, you guys... Alright, yeah. That shit was a little bit weird. But like I'm saying, at least they kind of handled it like, man, Screw the media, She said, he said, sending messages through the media. And at least Cam Newton just said, hey, he went right up to him, and they had a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? Screw everything, Screw the media. Let's just have a conversation like men. And then the next thing I'm talking about is Johnny Manziel, and how last year he had his first game in the Canadian Football League and he completely sucked ass. I do too. I think Cam Newton said, screw the media, screw all of you. I'm just going to go talk to him like a man. I agree with you, Cruz. I think Cam Newton handled it like a man. The other guy kind of feel like he was shitting his pants a little bit. He kind of tried to walk away. And then Cam Newton eventually said, I think he got frustrated and said, you know what, I'm not going to get anything to this guy. And he just walked away too. But I at least like it that he, instead of going to the media and, just trying to talk through the media, Cam Newton actually went up to him and talked like a man. And then the next thing I talked about real fast was the Johnny Manziel situation. Yeah, I do too, man. Because he's not even that good. Remember that year was 2015-16? They went to the Super Bowl. He wasn't even on that team. He was hurt the whole season. And then the next year he came back and he kind of messed up the chemistry. So if there's anybody to blame for the Panthers' last few years of struggles after that Super Bowl, it's him, because that year they played on the Super Bowl, he was hurt. He didn't even play. And then these last 2 or 3 years he's come back, and it seems like he's messed up the chemistry. So if there's anybody to blame for the Panthers, Carolina's struggles, it might be him instead of Cam Newton. All right, next thing, like I said, I was talking about Johnny Manziel struggling in the CFL. Cruz, what do you think about it? I think he just didn't take it seriously enough. He thought the defenses were not going to be that good. He said, hey, whatever, I can just do whatever I want. I can just probably run all over the place, throw in tight windows. He probably didn't take it seriously enough. I feel they're going to give him one more chance. And I feel if he does study more, watch film, take it a little bit more seriously, he's going to do better. But I was also talking about how both in the NFL and college, I never liked his footwork when he pedaled back, in the pocket, took either like a 3-5 step drop back. I didn't think he had the best footwork. So and now, being out of football for the last 2 to 3 years, his footwork has gotten a lot worse. I think he's a backup, if that. Yeah, I never liked his footwork, man. I never have. I thought in college he got away with it because of the defense being so bad. Well, like not all of them, and like some of them. And I feel in the NFL it got to him a little bit, but at the same time we didn't see enough in the NFL. But I feel like if he gets one more chance in the CFL and he once again throws at least 3 interceptions, I think that might be the last we see of Johnny Manziel. Like he's gonna have some. He better show up. If he does, I think he will at least get one more chance. But I feel like he better show up. He better show up for the next chance. He has to throw less than 3 interceptions for people to really believe in him. If he comes out next game and throws 3 or more, he's finished to me. I think he's going to have a lot of pressure to have a good game after that shitty ass performance he put on. If it would have been like a shitty ass performance by the 3rd, 5th game, all right, he just had a bad game. But he kind of proved the first few games that he's actually good. But no, since this was the first time around and he played this bad, either 2 things. Either he kind of sucked and he's lost everything, or he just didn't take it seriously enough and he needs to take it more serious. It's one of those 2 things. All right, man. What else can we talk about up in here? What else? Let me sit down here. Get so tired of standing up. I don't know why you never sit down. Let me think of what else I can talk up in here. See, I had a lot of fans, man, and then the fucking freezing up. Everybody left, and I feel like I'm struggling now with material. So we had preseason last night. I'm not really into preseason, to be honest. I think it's boring. I think people don't take it seriously. I feel like it's an extended practice. I feel a lot of people don't take it that serious. But I don't know if any of you guys watched preseason last night, and if your team played. I think the Texans played last night. Did you guys watch preseason last night? Because I didn't watch a snap. I think it's boring as hell. I think it's a waste of time. I think if you have a rookie quarterback, I think it's worth it. Like Cleveland, or the Jets. Did you watch it, man? What games did you watch? I feel like if you have a rookie quarterback, it's worth it. So you can see what he's all about. But if you have like a quarterback who's already been there a few years, I feel like it's a waste of time. Oh yeah. So you saw Mahomes and Watson, who's coming off a leg injury. How did Watson look? Did he play or no? And then also, how did Mahomes look? Mahomes, to me, he kind of one serious for Watson. All right, he's coming off a leg injury. I think I saw on Twitter that most of the game was played by the Texans by Brendan Wheaton, I believe I saw. That's what I heard, that Brendan Wheaton played most of the game. I think Mahomes is going to be he looks kind of short. That's what I heard, that Brendan Wheaton looked good. Brendan Wheaton's a veteran. Like, he's not... I watched the Bills Panthers. How was that one, Fox 87? How did Josh Allen look for the Bills? I feel like Patrick Mahomes, I feel like he might be a little bit too short. Now, you have seen short quarterbacks being successful in the NFL. Guys like Drew Brees and Russell Wilson, Jeff Garcia. So I'm not knocking him off for being short. But usually you want your quarterback to be like 6'5", 6'3" at the least. All right, and then you're saying A.J. McCarron is the other guy, right? It's a battle between A.J. McCarron and Josh Allen in Buffalo. And AJ McCarron, like I don't know, I feel like I was talking Cruz, if you're still on the show, that AJ McCarron is coming from Alabama. You don't want to trust these Alabama quarterbacks in the NFL. I think the Chiefs are having buyers rumors on what? I think the Chiefs are. Hold on, let me. Hold on, let me. I think the Chiefs are having a buyers rumors on Mahomes. So they're trying to trade him already? Oh, dude, they're trying to trade Mahomes already? Are you serious? And then AJ McCarron versus Pat Perman. Dude, Perman, that guy sucks ass. Didn't he throw like 5 interceptions in the first half of a football game last year? Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of him. He sucks ass. Perman, how do you pronounce his name? Perman? What the hell? Yeah, I don't like him that much. Yeah, I don't think you want him, Fox 87. I don't think you want him being you either want AJ McCarron or Josh Allen. I don't think you want Perman. To me, he sucks ass. I think didn't he have a game like last year where he threw for 5 interceptions? May have to consider working at McDonald's from 7 to 5, asking people if they want fries with that. I don't know how the hell he's still. How the hell is? What's? I don't even know. How do you pronounce this guy's name? Peter. Is it Peterman? Peterman. I don't know why he is still in the league. The guy sucks ass. I don't think they're trying to trade him just yet, but they botched that pick a lot. I'm just hold on this shit. Hold on. I don't think they're trying to trade him just yet, but they botched that pick. I'm just glad they didn't take Watson. Yeah, man, they threw 9-10 for. Oh, he did go to Peterman. Okay, so all right. I guess he do that bad. I don't like him, to be honest. I'd rather have AJ McCarron or Josh Allen, to be honest, Fox 87. But whatever. But what the hell is Kansas City going to do if they trade their new franchise quarterback, Patrick Mahomes? Like, what are you, Mahomes? Like, what do you do then? It doesn't make sense. Do they have a veteran there? I heard Pearman did good. All right, yeah, didn't he just said he just said he went like 9 for 10 with a touchdown and an interception. He sucked ass last year. I forgot what team it was against, but last year I remember he had a game where he completely sucked ass. He threw like 5 interceptions. I'm glad he's getting a little bit better. But to be honest, I do not see him being the starting quarterback for the Bills. I think it's either going to be AJ McCarron. I actually wanted the Texans to draft. What? I actually wanted the Texans to draft Peterman as a backup. Peterman did throw 5 picks in his first start. Oh, as a backup. Okay. Yeah, okay, so Fox 87, he's telling us he likes AJ McCarron out of all 3. Yeah, because out of all 3, he's probably the best, at least right now. I think in the future you want Josh Allen to be the best because he was a first-round pick. But I think for now it's safer and better to take Allen. AJ McCarron. Yes. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. He does come from a small school, Wyoming, and that's almost like playing in Division 2. And that's a big step from going from a school like Wyoming that easy. Yeah, he does. He did. Those little schools, it's like going from the 5th grade to the 7th grade. You're not only going from college to the NFL, but you went from college in a small school where the competition was nowhere as good. They were nowhere as fast. They were not that good at tackling. And now you're going into the NFL. Like, Wentz talked about it. Like, his first year, he couldn't keep up with the speed of the game. It is a tough transition from anybody, but especially those guys who come from like small school, Division 2 schools. That is a big jump from a Division 2 school all the way to the NFL. That's like going, like I said, from 5th grade to 7th grade, or from 7th grade to 9th grade and enter high school. You go from Junior high in 7th grade to 9th grade high school freshman year. That'd be a big jump. Bills head coach Sean McDonough doing a press conference. All right, okay, 4, okay. All right, man. Yeah, he's probably gonna talk about the football game. Nah, man, but did you guys watch both of the full game of it, or did you guys just watch like the first half? I didn't watch any of mine. The Eagles played the Steelers. I didn't watch anything because we started our third string quarterback, Nate Sudfeld. So I'm like, why waste my time? You know what I'm saying? I do like that tight end we have. You watch the full game, man. You're dedicated. You're a dedicated fan, man. Fox 87, man. That's a dedicated football fan right there. Fox 87. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, they lost 33-14. I watched the first episode of Hard Knocks. I feel horrible for Jackson. Yeah. Oh shit. That situation. And now I'm hearing that Des Bryant is going to sign. He sent a tweet out last night that he's planning to go visit them next week. He told he sent a tweeter that he's planning to go to Cleveland. He's like, I plan to go to the land next week and visit Mr. Dorsey. That's their general manager. Can you imagine? That is going to be a problem. They have too many hotheads on that team. That is a locker room. David in Atlanta having a stream at 7. Okay, yeah, for the Jets. I think the Falcons Jets game. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I'm gonna tune in for that for a little bit. Yeah, they've been in Atlanta tonight. He's having a live stream for the Falcons Jets game. I feel like that team, that like Des Bryant and Josh Gordon on the same team. I feel so sorry for either Mayfield or Tyron Taylor. That is going to be a problem. On one side you have Des Bryant, on the other side Josh Gordon. Oh my God! And then did you guys see who their fucking assistant coaches are? Todd Haley and Greg Williams. Greg Williams is a hothead who, when he was on the Saints, literally paid the players to hurt the other team. And then Todd Haley, everywhere he's gone, he's been a hothead. He's gotten into arguments on the sidelines. When he was in Arizona, he would get in arguments with Kirk Warner. When he was in Pittsburgh, he would get in arguments with Ben Roethlisberger. These are two hotheads. Hugh Jackson has his hands full. He really does. And I was talking earlier on the show that I feel like Hugh Jackson, he literally needs to win some games. In his first 2 years, he is 1-31. That is horrendous. So he literally needs to win. So I don't think Mayfield's starting the season. I feel like Tyron Taylor last year, Browns will go, oh my Lord, that would suck. That would suck. I feel your best chance of giving you a chance to win some football games this year, if you're Cleveland, Hugh Jackson, is you start Tyron Taylor. Because last year, he showed you, if you can give him a good running game, a good defense, he can win you some football games. Last year he won 10, 11 games with Buffalo Bills. So I feel like, I just don't know who the hell's Cleveland's running back. I don't know. I know they got Myles Garrett on defense. I think they might win a game this year. Me too. Me too, because now I feel that even though Tyron Taylor, he's not that good, he showed last year that if you give him a good running game and a good defense and solid wide receivers, he can win you some football games. He won like 10 or 11. They won this draft. Yeah, they drafted Mayfield. But like I said, do you want Mayfield to be your starting quarterback? If you're Cleveland, what happens if Mayfield gets back to a slow start? This is what I... Oh wait, running back. Who's the running back? I feel with Mayfield is that if he gets off to a 0-5 start, let me see. All right, man, you go check out, man. I feel that if Mayfield How's the weather in Houston? Hotter than a motherfucker, man. It is hotter than a motherfucker, man. We are every day, man. It is 90, 100 degrees, man. It is hotter than a motherfucker, man. I don't know. I used to live in Chicago, so I'm not used to this, man. This is, oh my Lord. The other time I had to go get a new toilet because I broke the other one. Yeah, but you guys have a good summer because you guys are in you guys are in like New York, Buffalo, so you guys don't get that. It's hotter over there, but here, man, it is hotter as a motherfucker, man. Like, you literally, like, even swimming's a problem here. Like, it feels like you're getting into a fucking hot tub when you go swimming. But I feel that, yeah, let me get back to I feel that with Mayfield, did somebody put something? Oh, okay, never mind. I feel that with Mayfield, if you get off to a bad start, Carlos Hyde, Duke Johnson. Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde, Duke Johnson. I don't know. I never seen Duke Johnson play. Carlos Hyde, yes, I have. I believe he played with San Francisco and Arizona. All right, so he's decent. Yeah, it's terrible here in Houston. It's like 90. Okay, hold on. Okay, Carlos Hyde, yeah. Carlos Hyde, all right. Duke Johnson, I'm not sure. It's 90. Are you sold on Jon Gruden in Oakland? See, do you like baseball? Yes, I do. I do like baseball. I'm a big fan of baseball. But nobody asked me shit about baseball, but I do like baseball. Gruden not gonna last in Oakland on Las Vegas. All right, yeah, here's the thing with Jon Gruden. He's been out of football for 10 years. That's a long time. It's a different style. When he was the head coach, it was more like run the football, play defense. Now you're seeing defensive players. Khalil Mack, linebacker out of the Raiders, they don't even want to pay him. They're trying to trade him. You're seeing all over the league. The best possibly, or one of the best, top 5 defensive linemen, Aaron Donald with the Los Angeles Rams, nobody wants to pay. No, they don't want to pay him either. Safety, Earl Thomas from Seattle. Nobody wants to pay him. You and I talked about it last year. How long have you been living in Houston, CE? 5 years. 5 years. Cruz and I were talking about it last week that when the Texans had J.J. Watt winning all those defensive players, a lot of people were not caring that much because they didn't have a quarterback and they feel like they couldn't compete. And now with a quarterback, everybody seems to be so happy and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel with Jon Gruden, you think they should trade him, Fox 87? What do you think, Cruz? What I feel with Jon Gruden is, and also, I feel like it's a different style. It is a different style. Supposedly, he was showing them film from the 70s. Imagine that. He was showing the Raiders film from the fucking 1970s. Yeah, I don't see the Texans trading J.J. Watt, to be honest, Fox 87. I really don't. He raised, what was it, $37 million last year after Hurricane Harvey. Yeah, man, I don't see that. I think it'd be like remember Brian Urlacher? He should. Remember Brian Urlacher when the Chicago Bears, towards the end, they were talking about trading him and he just retired? He's like, no, I'd rather retire. He could have played a little bit, like 2 or 3 more years, but instead he said, you know what? I don't want to play for another franchise, and he just retired. He sacrificed his last 2 to 3 years. He just chose to retire as a Chicago Bear. I can see J.J. Watt doing the same thing, saying, you know what, screw it. I'm a Texans for life. If they don't want me here anymore, I'm just gonna retire. I can see J.J. Watt doing that. I don't think he's gonna. Now, a lot of people think he could go to Green Bay because that's where he's from, but I don't know. I don't see that. Nah, yeah, I see him doing the same thing. I think he's going to continue to play with the Texans, and if they tell him, hey, he has the last 2-3 years, but he was killing it from like 2012 to 2015. He killed it, and then he in 2016, 2017, the back injury and the leg injury. But no, like from 2012 to 2015, he was a monster. He was Defensive Player of the Year every year. And then these last 2 years, 16, 17, he's had back injuries, he had leg injuries. But before that, from 2012, 2015, the guy can play. But yeah, like I said, you have 2 straight injuries, you got to start wondering. But let me just finish up on Jon Gruden. Jon Gruden, to me, he might be a little bit out of touch. That is the thing with Jon Gruden. I think he's a little bit out of touch. And he did say that Khalil Mack, he's like, our numbers are not that good with Khalil Mack. We might want to trade him. Like, it is unbelievable how many teams nowadays don't think that highly of their defensive players anymore. Like I said, you have Aaron Donald, possibly the best, if not one of the best defensive linemen. He can get a new contract. Earl Thomas, a very good safety in Seattle. He can get a contract. Nobody seems to care about defense anymore. And Jon Gruden, he's old school. I would think he would care about that position. Yeah, Khalil, and so does Aaron Donald, both of them. Both Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack won J.J. Watt's money. And for some reason, they're not giving that type of money right now. They're just not to defensive linemen. You saw, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable how the wide receiver who came in from New England, from the Los Angeles Rams, Brandon Cooks, who has not played with the Rams yet, got paid $87 million. And yeah, Aaron Donald, who's been there for like 5 years, can't get a contract extension. For the last 2 years, he's been trying to get a contract extension, and nobody gives him shit. And yet, that is what I'm saying. Offensive players, it's a lot easier for them. Defensive players nowadays, you can't get a contract extension. It is unbelievable. Like, not a single play. Brandon Cooks has played with the Rams, already $87 million. Meanwhile, Aaron Donald, the last 5 years, given all he has, can't get a contract extension. Unbelievable. Earl Thomas, how the Seattle Seahawks bring their first ever Super Bowl, was a play away, a mistake away from winning 2 Super Bowls. Being a part of it, Legion of Boom, possibly one of the greatest secondaries of all time. Can't get a contract extension. 3 dislikes, are you fucking kidding me, guys? I am breaking my ass off. Do you not see all the complications we have had on the show tonight? 3 times we had had to start the show. Come on, this is horseshit. But I just feel like, and I'm hearing that both Khalil Mack and Earl Thomas may get traded. That's what I'm hearing. It's just unbelievable. They don't care about, and then you saw it in the Super Bowl. Supposedly the best front 7 in football, the Philadelphia Eagles, versus the top red zone defense, New England Patriots. What was the final score? 41-33. Where was the defense? So it seemed like the game is it's transitioning to just an offensive game, and it's Mac for Clowney. I mean, I can see it happening just to get something in return. If you're the Raiders, Clowney has not lived up to the hype when he came out of South Carolina. Everybody thought he was like the next Lawrence Taylor, but he has gotten better these last 2 years. Yeah, but they're not gonna pay him J.J. Watt's money. They're not gonna pay him that much. It's gonna be a lot more cheaper. He's not getting paid J.J. Watt's money. I feel like he saved himself these last few years from not like getting released. I really have, because He had so much high expectations coming out of South Carolina. And the first 2, 3 years were a disaster. And in this last few years, I think what helped them in a way, and I hate to say this, but I think what helped them in a way is J.J. Watt being hurt these last 2 years. And him being able to step up. $90 million with $40 million guaranteed. All right, because JJ got what? JJ got 100. And then I think Aaron Donald said he wants like 115, which that's way too much too. Todd Gurley, and that's another one. You're having, look, and this is another comparison to a defensive lineman and an offensive line, and an offensive player and a defensive player on the same team. It happened twice. Brandon Cooks, without playing a play, got paid $87 million. Aaron Donald, nothing. And then you have the running back, Todd Gurley, and the defensive lineman, Aaron Donald, both asking to be the highest paid running back and defensive lineman. Oh, no problem. Todd Gurley wants to be the highest paid running back. He gets, what was it, $60 million, 45 guaranteed. Aaron Donald, where's his money? Monopoly money or what? That's two offensive players, a wide receiver who has not played a play with the Rams, got paid $87 million. Todd Gurley asked for the highest paid for a running back in history. He got it, $60 million, 45 guaranteed. Aaron Donald can't get shit. Khalil Mack can't get shit. Earl Thomas can't get shit. There might not be any money left for Donald. That's what I'm saying. They didn't care. They rather waste the money on Brandon Cooks and Todd Gurley, offensive players. Defensive players, screw him. And now I do have to say this. We saw this with J.J. Watt. He was fantastic. Did they have a chance to win a Super Bowl? No. Now with Watson, do they have a chance to win a Super Bowl in the future? Yes. Same thing with the Rams, with the Los Angeles Rams. Aaron Donald, fantastic. Did they have a chance to win a Super Bowl when he was winning Defensive Players of the Year, like J.J. Watt? No, they did not. Now they got Jared Goff. Now they have a chance to. So you know what I'm saying? I think they're just like it's an offensive league, and it's true if you look at it. When J.J. Watt was winning the defensive players from 2012 2015, Texans didn't have a chance to win a Super Bowl. Now J.J. Watt, who's like maybe getting out of his prime, they have Watson now, so now they have a chance to win a Super Bowl. So it's like if I don't care how good your defensive lineman is, if you don't have a quarterback, you're not going to win, no matter how good he is. Texans are probably the team. The Ravens for a while there, and like they had Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, Ed Reed, and they didn't have a quarterback. That was the problem. You know who the Ravens won their fucking Super Bowl with? Trent Dilfer. Who? Trent Dilfer. That was like, that was their quarterback. Like I think that's one of the few teams I've seen that has won a Super Bowl with a shitty ass quarterback. Their second one was Joe Flacco. Okay, Joe Flacco's better. But that's like one of the few teams I've seen win a Super Bowl with a shitty ass quarterback. You can have this fantastic defense. Chicago Bears for years. That's another team that also came close. In 2007, I think it was, or 5, I forgot. Rex Grossman was their quarterback. And they carried his ass to the Super Bowl. If the Chicago Bears would have had, let's see here. Who? Peyton Manning or Brett Favre, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger. If they would have had a choice, what do you want? Brian Urlacher, Lance Briggs, Charles Tillman, or do you want Tom Brady? In a heartbeat, they trade 3 defensive linemen or 3 defensive players, Brian Urlacher, Lance Briggs, Charles Tillman, for Tom Brady. You do that in a heartbeat. Anybody would. How do you think the Jets will do this year? Look, Another thing, I feel like I'm a teacher tonight on the show. I feel like I'm the teacher of the show tonight. I want to talk, but I feel like this is another proving thing. If you have an offensive-minded coach, I think the Jets are picking in top 10 next draft. Yeah, you know what? This is what I'm going to get to, and this is why I'm going to explain it on Cruz, why they're going to struggle. I think I agree with you. I feel like we've seen it the last 2 years. If you have on defense, you need an offensive-minded coach. If you have a young quarterback that you're trying to, you know what I mean? You're trying to teach how to play the game in the NFL. Todd Bowles is a defensive man. It is going to be trouble for me to help him develop what's his name? Sam Darnold. We saw it the last 2 years. 2 years ago, Los Angeles Rams. Jeff Fisher, defensive minded. Jared Goff looked like he was gonna fucking be the, have a chance to be the stuntman in Napoleon Dynamite. This last season, offensive minded, Sean McVay comes in. Jared Goff looks like a top 15 quarterback. Last year. Now we need to see this. But last year I said the same thing. I think, watch Chicago struggle with Mitchell Trubisky because you have a defensive-minded coach in John Fox. What happened? They struggle. This year we'll see what happens. They hired an offensive-minded coach and Matt McGehee, former offensive coordinator of Kansas City Chiefs. I think Mitchell Trubisky will have a better year this year. An offensive-minded coach. I feel the same thing's going to happen to the Jets. Defensive-minded coach Todd Bowles, he's going to have a problem teaching Sam Darnold how to play the game the right way, and they're going to struggle. Todd Bowles going to end up getting fired, go work in Kentucky Fried Chicken, asking people if you want your chicken grilled or fried from 7 to 5. And the Jets are going to hire a new offensive coach that's going to help develop Sam Darnold faster. And like I said, they're going to struggle this year. All right, I'm missing all the comments because I'm talking. All right. Okay. How do you think the Jets will do this year? Okay, I think the Jets are picking the top 10. Jets go 3-13. Eagles will repeat. Jeff Fisher was the I wish the Eagles will repeat. Jeff Fisher was the problem with the Rams. Yes, he was. Rams go. Falcons will do. How do I think the Falcons will do? I'm thinking 10-11 wins. I think the Saints are better. I think the Falcons can get into the wild card. I think the Falcons, their problem is they need to be consistent. They have got to be consistent. Last year, 8-8 for the Falcons? Are you serious? Eight, 9-7? I'm thinking 11 wins possibly for the Falcons. David in Atlanta, man, if you're watching this shit, Cruz just said you're going 9-7. I don't know where David in Atlanta is tonight, man. I don't think. Yeah, he's not watching. He would already commented. Nah, come on, guys. I'm surprised. Cruz, really? 9-7 for the Falcons? I mean, if they get swept by the Saints, I guess, but I think they're beating the Saints at least once. I think at least once they beat the Saints. I feel like their defense is not even that good, but I love their offense. Devontae Freeman, Julio Jones, Mohamed Sanu. What is that wide receiver they got in the draft from Alabama? I forgot his name. He was probably the best wide receiver in the draft from Alabama. I keep forgetting his name, but because Gabriel left, now he's on the Chicago Bears. But they replaced him very good with that wide receiver they got out of Alabama, who to me was the best wide receiver in the draft. I forget what his name is. Number 8, I believe his name. I think that's his number. But I really like their wide receivers. I love their quarterback. I love the running game. I think their problem is the defense. Oh yeah. The Saints are winning the defense. I mean the division. Yeah, I think 13-3. Like I feel I think the Saints are gonna win 13 games. I'm gonna say 10-11 for the Falcons, and then I'm gonna say Panthers maybe 7, and then I think Tampa Bay's gonna suck ass. I'm thinking like 2-3 wins for Tampa Bay. I'm sorry. I think this is gonna be the last year for Daryl Cutter in Tampa Bay. He fucking sucks, and that is sad because that's a situation where you do have an offensive-minded coach with a young quarterback, and they just can't figure it out. They fired Lovie Smith because of that, because they felt that Lovie Smith was not able to teach. Tampa Bay's gonna suck ass. They fired Lovie Smith thinking that he was not going to be able to do a good job on helping Coach Watson, and they brought in Daryl Cutter. But Daryl Cutter hasn't done worse. Daryl Cutter is probably going to work at Wendy's very soon. They're highly overrated. The Saints are winning the division. Tampa 1-15 win. Yeah, man, it sucks. I have to agree with you, man. I think Winston, he's starting to. Saints go 13-3. Panthers 8-8. Yeah, Panthers. I think Panthers are gonna be there. I'm gonna say, yeah. The Panthers are like the Cowboys. One good year, one bad year. Last year was good. I think this is gonna be bad. Yeah, somewhere around there. So I have them 13-3. I think they're gonna be I think they may be the 1 seed. I really do. I think the Saints are gonna be the 1 seed in the NFC this year. But the Eagles. That would be that was the record last year, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel like the Eagles. The problem is once you come off a Super Bowl, mentally, like I don't know how focused you are the next year. No one has won 2 straight Super Bowls in 2005. I hope so, man. I hope the Eagles are the number 1 seed. So you have both of them 12-4 crew, both the Eagles and Saints 12-4. So then whoever wins the game, they play week 11, I think. And then whoever wins that game is probably going to get the number 1 seed. Which it will most likely be the Saints because it's at their house. But oh wow, okay. All right. And then I'm assuming you have them playing the NFC Championship game. The Eagles and the Saints. Los Angeles Rams, that's another team. But they have a lot of new... Okay. Los Angeles Rams, that would be a hell of a game. Los Angeles Rams is another team, but the problem is they have too many new players. Chemistry's going to be a problem. I think they can get off to a slow start. But if they're able to figure things out maybe around Thanksgiving, maybe they can make a run at it. But I don't know if they're going to be I don't think they can have a bye week. I think they're going to have to play that first round because I think with all those new players, I think they're going to have some chemistry problems the first few weeks. And they may figure it out late in the year by Thanksgiving, but by that time, I feel teams like the Saints and the Eagles are going to be ahead, and they're not going to be able to catch up. But I think the Rams at least go to the divisional round. I'm thinking they have to play the wild card game. They win the wild card game and then go to the divisional round at least. But I don't know because the Eagles did that shit 2011, 2012. They got a lot of free agents and they only won like 7-9, 10-6. I think that was the record last year too, 10-6. There's a lot of new faces on that team. Literally, your secondary, you got Marcus Peters from Kansas City, Aqib Talib from Denver, Ndamukong Suh from Miami. Now on the offensive side, you don't have too many new faces other than the wide receiver Brandon Cooks coming in from New England. Other than that, you don't have too many new faces on offense. Yeah. Ndamukong Suh is going to be a problem in the locker room, I feel. And then, Aqib Talib, he can be a little bit of a hothead too. You know, he got in a fight last year. Who was it? Michael Crabtree. So yeah, Aqib Talib and Nana McKinsu are hotheads. But I feel like no one has more of a hothead team than Cleveland. Greg Williams is a hothead. Todd Haley's like a hothead. Josh Gordon is a hothead. And if they sign Des Bryant, that's another hothead. To me, no one has more hotheads than Cleveland. Now, another team who has a really bad hothead is New York Giants with Beckham Jr. That's another huge hothead. The Eagles, last year they didn't have any hotheads. Now they do have a hothead in Michael Bennett. Cleveland picking first again next draft. That would fucking suck. And if that's the case, you know who's not going to be their coach? What's his name? Hugh Jackson. He's going to be working at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Todd Haley, to me, if they get off to a bad start, 0-5, 0-7, if he can even survive to week 7, he's getting fired. What do you mean they're not going to fire him even if they lose their first 5 games? Because you know Todd Haley, even though he's a hothead, he does have head coaching experience. He coached the Kansas City Chiefs a few years ago. So you do have some coaching experience on the assistant staff with Todd Haley. So I think it'd be easier for John Dorsey, the general. They're giving him a pass on because of his brother and mother. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. My condolences to Hugh Jackson. When was that? Was that last year's season or this year? When was that? When I heard his family, like he had some family people die, but when was it? Was it last year or this year? Oh my lord! So it's only been a few weeks. Oh yeah. That's a tough situation to be in. 1-31, but also your family. Oh my lord, dude, man, I feel so sorry for him. Maybe I can see that. Maybe the players use this as motivation to rally together for their coach. I don't know. That's that situation. And I think the brother killed himself, right? And then the mom just died. She was like, I think she was sick or something. But it was like, I think the mom died literally a few days later. I saw a video about this from the Sports Fury, but I didn't like watch NFL. I didn't watch the actual story on NFL Network. I don't watch Hard Knocks, man. I feel like Hard Knocks can be a problem. Like, there's a stat where like teams that do Hard Knocks, they're comfortable with losing in Cleveland. They're so used to it. They're comfortable with losing in Cleveland. They're so used to it. Yep, they are. But I feel like they're gonna have a little bit more pressure now because, you know, I think I watched a Sports Fury thing about it, and they said that the first thing they passed was them taking the LeBron James banner away from the Cleveland Cavaliers, the We Are Witnesses banner. So now I feel like the last few years, and the Indians, ever since Terry Francona has been there, they've been in the playoffs. So there's been some distractions because both the last few years, both the Cavaliers and the Indians have been in the playoffs. But now it's going to be two teams sucking. Not only the Browns, but also the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are most likely not going to the playoffs. Maybe the 7 and 8 seed, but like they're not a championship contender anymore. So unless the fucking Indians win the World Series, I feel like all the pressure now is going to be on the Browns. I feel like right now, everybody was paying attention to for the last few years to LeBron James in Cleveland. But now with him being gone to the Lakers, I feel like the attention is going to turn to Cleveland Browns. They're going to, like I said, the only thing that could save them if it's Astros versus Red Sox in the conference championship. I agree with you. The Yankees suck ass. They have no pitching. And both Sanchez is out with a nut injury. And and Judge is out with a wrist injury. And then the Indians, yep, they have no pitching at all. I think it's going to be wild card. I'm thinking it's going to be Yankees versus Athletics. I think the Yankees may find a way to win that game. It depends who's playing. I feel by that time both Sanchez and Judge are going to be ready. If you throw maybe like a guy like either, I have no idea what is going on, but I agree with you. My name's Jeff. What's up, Jeff? Are you new to the show, son? Make sure to subscribe, man. We talk sports here. Make sure to subscribe, son. We do sports. Football. We do baseball, football, basketball, man. Right now we're doing NFL because it's the NFL season. I'm previewing all the teams. What the fuck is happening with the flash? Yeah, son. So feel free, man, to subscribe to the show, man. It will be the honor. Come on, promote me. Come on, get me. You know, if you like the show, you know, I'm not forcing you, son. But if you want to subscribe, promote me. You know, get the show more views, get it more publicity. Yeah, man. But I don't know if you ever watched the show or not, son. If you have, thank you for watching. If you haven't, welcome to the C show, son. I feel like, yeah, the Yankees and Athletics are going to be in the wild card. Thank you, son. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Go watch. If you're into, I don't know what sports you're into. Right now we're doing a lot of NFL because we're literally a few weeks away from the NFL season. But I also do right now I'm focused on NFL. But also I do what else do I do? I do basketball and baseball. But I'm gonna go a little bit into baseball soon when the playoffs start. But let me finish my conversation about the I feel like it's gonna be Athletic versus Yankees. Athletic versus Yankees. I feel Yankees are gonna throw in either Cesar Sabathia or Masahiro Takanaka, and they'll find a way to win that game. But then I think the wild card game they would have to play the Red Sox, I believe, right? Usually the team that comes out of the wild card has to play the number 1 seed. They're gonna get destroyed by the Red Sox. And that's going to suck for New Yorkers, but that's happening. I think the Yankees are going to get eliminated by the Red Sox in the divisional round. And then on the other side, you're going to have Astros versus Indians. And I think the Astros are going to win. It's going to be tough, though, because Cleveland, you can argue they have the best bullpen in the league right now. With Hand, Miller, and Allen. And they have a very good offense. Have you seen Jose Ramirez this year? Oh my Lord, Jose Ramirez! He's got like 31 home runs. I think he's going to win Most Improved Player. 31 home runs this year for Jose Ramirez. Are you kidding me? Francisco Lindor at shortstop ain't no joke. I love their bullpen. Hand coming in from San Diego, Andrew Miller, Cody Allen. That's going to be a problem because the Astros don't have too much of a bullpen. So that's going to be a problem for Houston if they have to match up versus the Indians. The Indians don't have that much of a bullpen. Excuse me. The Astros don't have that the Astros don't have that much of a bullpen. So that will be a problem if they got to play the Indians. I want to see the Astros. I don't want to get Cruz mad, but I think the Indians have a chance to win that series, Cruz. I really do. I'm sorry. The Astros bullpen is solid. The only problem was Gals, and he's gone. Yep. How do you think Roberto Osuna is going to do? He's a good closer. The problem is he has that problem with the domestic violence. Now his suspension is over, but they're saying there could be more information leaking, and they could add more against the suspension. He looked good in his frat game. What? First game. Oh, he already pitched? When did he pitch? I didn't see him pitch. Because he was eligible to come off the suspension on Sunday. When did he pitch? I didn't see. I never. Oh, okay. I never saw that. I never saw it. Wait, weren't they playing the Dodgers on Sunday? And they played San Francisco, and now they're playing Seattle. When did they play the Angels? Yes, okay, Dodgers. Yeah. I thought that's what you meant. Yeah, because dude, why are you confused? Come on, Jeff. You don't know anything about sports? What is your favorite sport, son? I feel like if there's no more leaking out of that suspension, and he can actually like play without getting in trouble, I feel like he can solve their problem. Because I agree with you, because I think their bullpen's not that bad. I just think they need a closer. Ken Giles is now gone. Roberto Osuna, as long as he does not fucking get in trouble off the field, I think they're fine. But he does have to prove himself because, you cannot get in trouble, man. Especially in a team that's a contender for a World Series. Did you see the game last night, Cruz? Man, what the hell happened to Verlander? Gave up like 7 runs in like 5 innings of work. I don't know whether to shit on my watch. Terrible. I'm from the UK. Oh, what an honor! We have a UK fan. Oh my lord. Oh, UK. Oh, what an honor, man. Thank you for joining us tonight. I don't know. I don't know any. What sports do you watch over there? Soccer? I don't know anything about soccer. I'm sorry. Oh my lord. I don't talk anything. I don't know anything about soccer. Soccer. Do you know anything about soccer? I don't know anything. I'm sorry, man. I don't know anything about soccer. Do you watch any other sports over there, like basketball? Don't they have a basketball and football? I don't know exactly what you're gonna want to like. What you watch over there, you're gonna have to, Football. Oh, okay, football. What's your favorite team, man? I'm an Eagles fan. What is your favorite team? Yeah, I know. I can show you I'm an Eagles fan for sure. There's my banner right there. What the fuck's happening? There's my pennant, my banner. There's my banner right there. What the fuck is happening to the show right now? Football is super. Hold on. Oh shit! Oh, soccer. Really? Oh man. Football is soccer. That's right. Football, right? Football. Oh man. Dude, we are going to have a problem communicating on the show because I don't watch any soccer, man. Ugh, I appreciate you subscribing, man. I really do. What are you saying? Please don't. I don't know anything about soccer, man. I apologize to you at this moment. At the World Cup, I did watch a little bit. Who won the World Cup? French won the World Cup. French fries. CE Sports Show is international. Yes, we're getting international now. I'm gonna do my football preview. Okay. I'm going to start making some football videos for you, man, Jeff. Just for you, Jeff. I'm going to start making some football videos. All I know about soccer is that France won the World Cup. Well, who they beat? They beat Croatia, right? Croatia, I think that's what it was called. Croatia. So I'm guessing you're an England fan. England didn't do that bad this year in the World Cup, I don't think. I have a neighbor who's from England. But yeah, man, I don't know too much about football, man. I apologize. Football. I apologize to you. I appreciate you subscribing anyway. I appreciate you subscribing to the show anyways, man. It really means a lot. Do you know any other sports by any? He's just laughing. He's just laughing. Premier League videos. Oh my lord. Cruz, you know anything about football? You know anything about football, Chris? I mean, see, it is Mexican. He should. I don't know why. My father tells me all the time, and I don't know why I can't. Football. I don't know why. I don't like soccer. I have no idea why. I try to watch it a few times, and I just don't like it. Like, it's kind of boring. I'm not saying that. No. Don't leave the show. I mean, what I meant to say was, what I meant to say. Football. What I meant to say was, it's just not my thing, man. I like scoring. I like football, basketball, baseball's not that much scoring, to be honest, either. But I don't know. I watch a little bit of football, but not that much, man. Not that much. What do you think, Cruz? You like football? You like football? You like any football, Cruz? My father's favorite team, he watches the Mexican League, which you probably don't know anything about, Jeff. But my father watches, they suck ass, by the way. The Mexican League, he watches who the hell? He likes some team named America. Who do you like? What do you watch? Cruz? Do you watch any? Do you watch the MLS? What is the team here? The Dominico? When the selection plays. Okay, so I think that the selection is when the country, like, my real name is Jack. This is just my second account. Oh, okay, Jack. Welcome to the show, Jack. Welcome to the show. What an honor for you to come on the show tonight. And I appreciate you subscribing to the show, even though you don't. Mexican national team, yeah. El Chicharito. Yeah, I like Chicharo. He's a good player. Ochoa, the goalkeeper. But Jack, I appreciate you subscribing. I don't know how much of this you're gonna watch, because we're over here in the United States, man. And we're. Oh man, I have no idea, man. I think he will be eventually, dude. I do think he's eventually gonna build one, but I have no idea. Donald Trump is not allowed in Taco Bell. I'm not too much into politics, man. I think it's a mess. Politics is a mess. I don't get into that shit. I doubt it. No one wants to pay for it. He said he's gonna, like, shut down the government, didn't he? I love America. I want to go there in the future. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You never been here, man? It's fantastic, man. I love it here, man. It's for sure. I love it here, man. It's amazing, man. You need to calm down here, man. Probably need to go to some big city, man, like New York or Los Angeles, Vegas. Have you ever been down here before? Man, I've never been to the UK, man, because I don't like, how many hours is it, like 25? My ass crack is going to go from being 12 inches to being 5 inches. I'm not going to the UK, man. Like, don't go to Chicago unless you want to get shot. Does everyone in America have guns? I don't have guns. Do you have guns, Cruz? You do? My father wants to buy one. I don't have one. My father has talked about buying a gun. But it's pretty, like, it's pretty normal here to have guns. Like, my neighbor's in the military, and he has like 5 or 10 in his truck. Oh my lord. You have it all. You have it all. You just. Yeah. What do Americans see British people like? Cruz, you want? I see everybody normal, man. I don't. Cruz, what do you see British people at, man? This show is going from sports to international talk. I don't really care. You know, I see everybody normal. Like Stewie from Family Guy. Cruz, you're from, where are you from? I love Family Guy. Cruz, are you from the U.S. or are you from an American Dad? From Houston, okay. You have any like Latin ancestors or something because of your name, or because Cruz, it's like Latin. Yeah, Latin. I was just wondering, like maybe your mom or your grandfathers. My parents are Mexican. Okay, all right. I was wondering either Yeah, I'm not sure exactly Mexico, but I was wondering like Puerto Rico or Venezuela or something. Okay. Yeah, I lived in Mexico for like 5 years. I don't remember too much of it, and I mean I lived the rest of my life here in the United States. But let's get back to sports talk, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to sports talk. What else can we talk about up in here? What's on for preseason tonight? Does anybody know? Is there any like rookie making their I know for sure the Falcons are playing the Jets because David in Atlanta said he's doing a live stream. But I don't know what else. I don't know what else is going on tonight. Ooh, yes, KSI versus Logan Paul. That's just going to be crazy. 25th of August. You know, like, it's pretty interesting because I think KSI should win. I think he has more of the body for an athlete, for a boxer. But Logan Paul, I think he has like a wrestling background. Like I think he won state championship in high school, which to me that doesn't mean too much because you're going from wrestling. I'm like 50 minutes away from the Woodlands. I'm 15 minutes away from the Woodlands. Yeah, I think KSI has a chance. Plus, he's been there. Last year, he went up there versus Joe Weller, and he won. But a lot of people are saying that Logan Paul is the... Yes. A lot of people are saying that Logan Paul is the favorite. Supposedly, they showed some videos on TMC, and they had some like boxers experts say that for only training for like, what is it, like 5 months, in January he started training, he's got very good footwork. It seems like he's been doing it for years. Like, he seems like a natural. That's what I'm hearing from Logan Paul, that even though he just started training like in January, he seems to have very good footwork already. And I don't know. I don't know too much about boxing. I could never box. I'm a fat ass. I would get tired right away. But for what I heard, that they said he looks like a natural. And now KSI, obviously, he can go too. He just won last year and won versus Joe Weller. This is going to be probably harder than Joe Weller. Are you going to the fight, though? You want KSI to win because you're from the UK. Are you going to the fight? Cruz, where do you live? Do you live in the South, or where do you live in Houston? South. So we're kind of far, I'm guessing. I'm not too good with directions, but I'm guessing we're kind of far. Is it in Manchester? I have no idea. I think it's in London. I think it's in London. I have no idea where the fight's at, to be honest. I think it's in London, though. I think it's in London, man. I think it's. I'm not sure if it's, I'm not sure where it is, but I think it's in London. It's like $7 on pay-per-view, but I'm not sure. Like, what do they mean? Like, where do you get on pay-per-view? Like on a YouTube channel or like on DirecTV? I know it says it's only $7, but I'm not sure exactly where you get it from. Whether it's gonna be like DirecTV or like a YouTube channel. Because I think you can charge on YouTube. I think you can. I know some guys that like do some inappropriate videos that don't get monetized. They charge you like $5 for it to watch their videos, and that's how they make money. Because I'm from Manchester, candy or sweets? I have a fire stick. Come on, man. What do you say, candy or sweets? So sweet. I'm a sweet. Are you saying like? What do you mean by sweet? Like you saying like desserts? Like chocolate? I'd rather have chocolate and like pie, apple pie, lemon pie than fucking candy, to be honest. If that's what you mean, man. I'd rather have like a fucking chocolate cake, ice cream than a candy. I'm not too big on candy, to be honest. Thanks, man. And then, man, it really means a lot to me for you to subscribe, even though you're from the UK. You know football. What's up, chicken? It's my kind of sports talk. This is my. Hey, chicken legs. We have a fan from the UK. His name is Jack. He is watching us from the UK. Please welcome him to the show. Chicken wings, show your manners. But yes, he's watching us from the UK. His name is Jack. Yep, we're going international up in here, motherfuckers. International. He just subscribed, and now we're having problems talking about sports because all he watches is football. That's soccer over there. That's what they call it in the UK. Yeah, boys. See, that's him right there. My name is Jack. That's only his account. His real name is Jack. Yeah, man, I appreciate you subscribing, man. If you want to watch some of the shows, I don't know like how much you know about the NFL or anything, but whatever, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate you tuning in tonight to the live stream, and I appreciate you also subscribing. What's on your mind, chicken legs? Did you go eat some chicken tonight? Hey, chicken legs, where do you work? My real account is Tom Jack Freeman. Search it up. You watched preseason last night. I did not watch preseason. I will set your channel up. I'm gonna search it up real soon, Jack. No, I did not. I did not watch a play from preseason. My Eagles played the Steelers. We lost 31-14. We played the third string quarterback. Nate Safefield. Not Safefield. What? He sucks ass. I didn't see no point in watching it. Also, I'm not local. I'm in Houston, so if I cannot watch the Eagles game, like I think you have to be local to watch preseason games, right? Unless it's like on ESPN or ABC. They were showing like the Browns and Giants game, and then the Texans game because the Texans are from here in Houston, but they never showed the if you have Sunday ticket, can you watch the preseason or is it not included? I don't think it's included. He did. I saw he throw a touchdown. I didn't watch the game at all. I didn't watch it. It's boring. Like I was gonna watch some of the Eagles game, Oh man, you're doing better than me. He had. All right, Mayfield, man. We were talking about earlier that Hugh Jackson might want to start Tyron Taylor because you don't want to get off to a 0-5 start. But hey, if Mayfield's gonna play like that, you might keep Mayfield in there. I think I have about. You have 125 subs, Jack. I'll go check you out soon. What do you talk about? DirecTV, you can. So hold on. If I pay for the Sunday ticket, do I also get preseason or no? Or do I have to pay like more money? I watched the Dolphins Bucks last night. Who won? How did Ryan Tannehill play for the Dolphins? They ran. It's included? Are you serious? So this whole time I could have watched the Eagles. My name. Oh, that's our other channel. Oh, hey Jeff, what's up, man? Yeah, man. I'll go check the channel out very soon. What do you talk about, Jeff? The Bucks won, but only by 2 points. Tannehill played for like 1 minute. Oh, come on. He's gotta play more. You gotta see how those legs are. My channel is Jeff. Yeah, it's included. Yeah, they gotta play Tannehill for more over there. They gotta play him for longer than 1 minute. Are you serious? Why did he only play a minute? Did they just go like 3 and out? Fortnite. Okay, chicken legs. You like Fortnite, so you do like video games. The Dolphins look to have a great defensive backs. Yep, they do. I was talking about the other time, some guy named Jay Orion, I think his name was. He was asking me about the how do I think the Dolphins are going to do this year. I hate Fortnite. I'm not into Fortnite either. But man, I'll go check you out either way, man. If they can get the magic they had 2-3 years ago with Adam Gass and Ryan Tannehill, I think they can do something. But the problem is Ryan Tannehill has not played football in 2 years. 2 years he has not played football, so you have to wonder how Ryan Tannehill is going to look like. But if he and Adam Gaze can figure it out like they did in 2016, maybe they can do something. Maybe a wild card. Let's see what the comments are. The Dolphins look. I hate Fortnite. I think I'm gonna start doing horror games on stream. Scary shit, bro. I play Call of Duty. You play Call of Duty? All right, you guys all seem to play sports. I mean, video games. I only play sports games. I'm not that good in video games, by the way. To be honest, I'm terrible at video games. But yeah, Call of Duty is good. Yeah. Call of Duty is. I think. What do you guys like better, Call of Duty or Fortnite? I hate Madden. A lot of people hate Madden nowadays. I don't know why. Like they think since like 2009 that the Madden's graphic kind of suck or whatever. Dolphins gonna grab a wild card in the AFC. It's not that hard. Yeah, that's a weak conference, man. It is a weak conference. It is a weak yeah, okay. So you like Call of Duty better? Okay, it's a weak conference. Other than New England, nobody's that good. And then New England doesn't have a good defense. Steelers, I think they're really going to be Ryan Shazier, who hurt his back last year. They're going to miss him next year. I think they're going to struggle defensively. Jacksonville, I don't believe in their quarterback. I think he's not that good. New England might have a down year. Well, you know this. Usually teams that lose the Super Bowl the next year don't get back to the Super Bowl. Even New England in 2007 they lost. Next year Tom Brady broke his leg and they missed the playoffs. In 2011 Um, it's a football team in Boston. It's not in England. It's New England. It's in Boston. They play in a city in Boston called New England, but they're not in they're in Massachusetts, in the state of Massachusetts. They're not in England. We play them in New England week 1. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Loyalty Houston told me that. I feel like teams that play in the Super Bowl don't do that good the next year. Even they did. First year, Tom Brady broke his leg. They didn't make the playoffs. Second year, they made it to the AFC Championship game. That Tom Brady, no, yeah, they made it to the AFC Championship game, but they got eliminated by the Ravens. We play them in, okay, why is New England? New England is made up of 5 states. I have no idea why they call them New England. I don't know why they just don't call them the Boston Patriots. I have no idea. But that's really what they are, the Boston Patriots. They're not in. I don't know why they call them New England. They should be called the Boston Patriots. I don't understand. It's the same thing with the Texas Rangers. They're in Dallas. They should be called the Dallas Rangers. Same thing with the Golden State Warriors. They should be called the Oakland Warriors, not the Golden State Warriors. I don't understand why they do this shit. Then no, it's not. It's a team in Boston, in the city of Massachusetts. I don't know why they call them New England instead of Boston. I don't understand that shit, why they do that with some teams. Same thing in baseball with the Texas Rangers. It should be the Dallas Rangers. And then in the NBA, it shouldn't be the Golden State Warriors. It should be the Oakland Warriors. I don't know why they do that. New England is made of 5 states. The stats of Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Maine, Connecticut, and Vermont make up New England. Oh, okay. So it's okay. So everybody, okay, yeah, because I know, all right, so all of those 5 states, but it's in Boston, right, for the most part. Yeah, Massachusetts, that's what Boston. Rhode Island, Massachusetts. Okay. All right. I have no idea. You're gonna have to ask Cruz. I have no idea why they're called New England exactly. But supposedly they're made up of 5 states, and he just told all of the states: Maine, Foxborough, like 45 minutes away from Boston. That's exactly where they play. The city, Foxborough. It's in Massachusetts, 45 minutes away from Boston. I have no idea why, but dude, they are fantastic. They're like the fucking Brazil of the NFL. They've won, what was it, like 5 championships in the last, 15 years? They're very good. You know, you never heard of Tom Brady or Bill Belichick over there in the UK? Tom Brady's like the Michael Jordan of the NFL. He's that good. Have you ever heard? You heard of Michael Jordan, I'm assuming. MFL is like rugby, right? NFL is like rugby. Yeah, it is. Except they put a little bit more protection on themselves. It's like more like helmets, and I think in rugby you play without helmets. I'm gonna exit in 5 In 5 minutes, I'm gonna exit out. All right, guys, getting a little bit late. 5 more minutes. Oh, my ears hurt. And in 5 minutes, I'm gonna exit the show out because it's getting a little bit late. It's almost 3:30. I have to eat lunch. I have not eaten lunch. But I can't talk. But man, you never heard of Tom Brady or Bill? Okay, here is 316. Austin 316 says, "I just whip your ass, stoner." You know what? From wrestling, that's from WWE. You watch WWE. You know what WWE is over there, right? They go to the UK 2 times a year, right? Here at 316. I'm gonna close out in like 5 minutes because it's been more than an hour. I was planning to be on here 2 hours. Yeah, Austin 316 says, "I just whip your ass." Oh hell yeah! The beer. I'm guessing because they were part of England. I have no idea. You guys, why the hell they call them New England? I know, like, obviously the Rangers. I mean, the Texas Rangers. They're called the Texas Rangers because they're in Texas. That's why they should be the Dallas Rangers. And then the Golden State Warriors, the reason they call them Golden State instead of Oakland, I'm assuming it's because of the Golden Bridge between Oakland and San Francisco. But I have no idea why the hell they call the Patriots New England. I have no idea. And I didn't even know. I don't know. Might have to Google it later. Yeah, man. And they're very good too. Like I said, they're like the Brazil they're like the Brazil of the or the Yankees. You know the Yankees, baseball Yankees of the NFL. They've won like 5 out of the last 20 championships. They're very good. Like Tom Brady is like the Michael Jordan of the NFL, the quarterback. And then Bill Belichick is like, I'm not too big on Belichick. I think he's kind of a cheater at times. But he's one of the top coaches. I don't know if he's like Phil Jackson or like those guys, but he's a very good coach. I'm surprised you don't know who. Do you know who Tom Brady is? Yeah, it's because they were part of England before they became under. Yeah, it's because they were part of England before they became independent colonies, and the 5 states were part of England. Okay, history up in here. I have no idea, but whatever. He I guess you're looking it up, aren't you, Cruz? So, all right, whatever. Cheers, man. Cheers. I'm going to close out in like 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to close out in 2 minutes. I plan to be here for 2 hours. But unfortunately, it took us like 30 minutes to get the internet going. The first 2 shows were freezing. So I'm not going to make... I think I only been here, like 37 minutes. Oh, no, an hour and 37 minutes. Yes, there is. Yes, there is Domino's. There's Domino's Pizza here. All right. Domino's. Yes, there is. There are Papa John's and that's what I have usually for pizza. Little Caesars. I don't know if you know that. Yes, thank you, Cruz. Thank you for watching. I want to take this moment. I'm going to sign off here very quick. I want to thank everybody for joining me. We did not get a lot of fans this time. I blame that on myself a little bit. I thought the internet connection was poorly the first 2 tries. Wasted about 35 minutes on trying to get the internet connection. We finally got it up. But I want to thank everybody. Cruz, Fox 87, Chicken Legs, Jay Orban, who was here for a little bit. The new guy from the UK, Jake. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you. Promote the show. Promote the show, damn it. Let's try to get new subscribers. I think we're 121. Let's try to get more subscribers up in here. Let's try to get more subscribers. I thank everybody for thank you. And until next time, I am signing up. Okay, let's see the last comments. Even though I don't understand the NFL, it's NFL. It was nice being here, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. I thank everybody for joining me tonight. And tune in next time, Jack. If you want to get educated a little bit on the NFL. Jake from State Farm, he's just joking. He probably doesn't even know what that is, Cruz. It's an insurance company here in the United States. But I want to thank everybody for signing on. I mean, for checking in and promote the show. What the fuck is happening? And promote the show. And until next time, I will see you later.